Okay, so just going ahead and filling up the torque converter. I think I just put in like a little over a quart. I had 1 quart that I put in and then a little bit left over from an old bottle that I had. Got the Circle D Specialties flex plate bolted up. This is a SFI billet aluminum flex plate. There's the specs on the Circle D converter, and I ordered it from Squirrel Tuned. So here's me just putting the converter on, and they say usually listen for 3 clicks or clunks. I don't usually like to do that. I like to just get it in place and then actually measure the distance from the mounting pads to the bell housing, because sometimes you don't hear all of the clicks or you don't feel it or it's weird. So you're always kind of guessing. So what I'll do is I'll push it in, get it fully seated, and then make sure that I measure from the bell housing mating surface, which is 1 1/8 inch. So you can see the converter's pushed all the way in. I'm just using a piece of flat plate and measuring 1 1/8. And then just to verify the measurement from the flex plate to the mounting surface on the engine, it's about 0.86 inches. So that gives me about a 1/4 inch of clearance between the converter and the flex plate. So then I'll pull the converter about 1/8 of an inch out from fully seated, and then I'll shim the rest. So I ended up using 1 washer in there. The converter comes with bolts and shims and some Loctite, so I ended up using 1 of the shims, so 1 washer. That gave me what I needed with 1/8 pullout. Alright, so that's just a quick video for today. I do like how the paint on this core support turned out, and just using like black textured paint. Turned out pretty sweet. But engine and transmission are in, torque converter and everything is all bolted up. I got the shift cable hooked up, intercooler radiator, just kind of plucking away at this little stuff. I did order lines. I did order a line and fittings for the bottom here. A 20 AN, 20 AN, and 1 foot of line. That was like $100 just for this stretch right here. So I do have a 16 AN 45 that's going to come up, 3 feet of 16 AN hose, and then a 90 that's going to come into here. I already have that stuff, so I should be able to work on that in the next day or two. I'm going to weld a 16 AN bung onto this. I do have a 4-port steam vent. I just painted that thing. I did put this little Banjo oil pressure senders on there. It's an 1/8 inch NPT Banjo that will run the factory pressure sensor. So what I'll do with that is run the factory pressure sensor on the top, and then I ordered a 1/8 inch NPT to dual 4 AN, and that's what I'll run my turbo feeds with, and then I'll still be able to use the stock sensor. So at this point, I'm just kind of worried on getting things in and trying to get it running in the next few weeks. So I'll probably work on trying to clean stuff up, make it pretty over winter. But I'm close enough that I would like to be able to try to get it out this year. The big thing is going to be doing the wastegates. I got to get the wastegates, like the holes cut and welded on. And what I might end up doing with the downpipes is just running a V-band with a dump like right under the cab just for now, instead of working on the full muffler and spending time on that. I did get about 3 or 4 more things taken off the list today. But other than that, I'm not planning on running like the heat or AC lines just for now. I'll probably just plug these holes and then won't hook the AC up yet. Power steering lines, fuel lines, electrical. I gotta get a drive shaft. So it should start coming together pretty quick.